Welcome in, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel, It's Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. I did want to give a big shout out to those of you who have been supporting. It's not just my channel, it's our channel. So again, thank you so much. So Sagittarius, this is going to be your general love reading for the last 10 days in November. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any placement in Sagittarius could be a message here for you today. As always, guys, you know the drill. Cross watchers or you, Sagittarius, feel free to swap sides if it feels like I'm talking about you versus your person. I did already try and record this, but I had to redo it, so most of your cards are already out, but I am going to walk you through it. So, Sagittarius, I started with how you're feeling about your person, and the first cards that came out here were the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups. So this basically tells me that, you feel like you met this person for a reason. This person definitely may have sparked your, spiritual journey. For some of you who feel like you're on that journey with this person, Divine Feminine came out with your sacred symbol. So for a lot of you, this definitely, if you identify as being on a twin flame journey or just a soulmate journey in general with this person, that this reading pretty much has that all over this reading. So that being said here, this relationship that you have with this person, is a very special one. It's very dear to your heart. That special connection. This person feels like home to you. There's something, different about this connection that you feel with this person. And for a lot of you, it definitely could be a fixed sign because we have fixed energy coming out. Doesn't have to be, but this person could also be at a distance from you. So you may not live in the same location or that close to each other to be able to see each other very often. But right now, you're definitely up in your head here, Sagittarius, about this situation, this person, and a lot of unanswered questions. So, if this person did spark your, spiritual journey, so to speak, or, your dark night of the soul, definitely I feel like you're still in the energy of trying to figure all of that out, trying to figure out, what this person means to you. Why do they mean so much to you? Why can't you let this person go? Why does this hurt so deeply? And again, I feel like, that high priestess, when I clarified the Three of Swords in your energy, we got the high priestess. So definitely feel like for a lot of you, I'm talking to somebody who, is in fact on that journey, very spiritual, and really just trying to come to terms with, why did this happen? What's going on? Why is this person behaving this way? So I feel like you have a lot of unanswered questions, and I feel like right now, Sagittarius, you're spending a lot of time thinking about, maybe picking apart, maybe spending too much time in your head thinking about, what to do, how to rectify the situation, how is this going to come back together, how is this going to play out. So a lot of those questions I feel like are, making you feel a little bit trapped and up in your head here about this person, the situation. And again, just wanting some truth, I feel, from your person. So this really gives me the energy here of, this person not either not giving you any closure as to, why all of a sudden they, maybe went into the abyss or they disappeared or like what they're hiding. Um, so yeah, not a great place to be. I completely understand that. And again, really missing this person and trying to understand this connection right now, I feel. So in your person's energy, their feelings came up as the Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Star card, and the Queen of Wands. And I feel like this is you here showing up on their side. I feel like this person is feeling pretty defensive right now. This gives me the energy of Sagittarius. I told you, we had to remain, casual. This had to be casual. You made your choice. You were okay with that in the beginning, and now you're not okay with that. That's really the energy that I'm getting. So this person feels like, they need to kind of defend their position in some way, shape, or form. I feel like this person has been keeping secrets though, and not really, kind of keeping you at arm's length, not, being honest with you. And that's why this person, I feel like, has gone silent, or if you and this person are in no contact, It's because this person, doesn't really want to disclose some of the things maybe that they've been doing. So for some of you, if this is third party, has third party all over it, but doesn't have to be for all of you. It's just this person has been, they don't feel like they are really wanting to take any accountability. So I feel like this person is kind of avoiding, having an honest conversation with you. They'd rather be silent, right? They're being silent right now and not providing any answers for you, which is, I feel, not a great thing to do, you know, obviously. So I feel like you're feeling really sad about the situation. Um, I guess the good thing about this person is that I feel like they are, actually really missing you here. The star is coming out in their energy. So this person I feel like they are in the energy of wanting to try and repair things with you, but they know you want a commitment here, Sagittarius. That Four of Wands coming out. So, 1111. This person knows that, that's what you're wanting. And I feel like this person is still in the energy of like, I told you, Sagittarius, that's not something I was looking for. So I don't know if they're going to really actually want to take this journey with you. I feel like on one hand they do, and then on the other hand, I feel like this person feels like they'd have to be giving up their own independence. And actually, I did see the nine of Pentacles was on the bottom. Yeah, so it's kind of like them kind of in the energy of like, well, if I give Sagittarius a commitment here, I'm going to lose my independence. I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do, go where I want to go. Page of Wands is, somebody who is adventurous and like spontaneous, but I don't know. I feel like this person has like a negative mindset around relationships in general. Perhaps this person was hurt, devastated in the past. And so I feel like their heart is pretty closed, if I'm being honest with you, Sagittarius. I feel like this person, definitely may have told you in the beginning, like, I'm not looking for love per se. I don't want to be in a long term relationship. This has got to remain casual. And, you're in the energy of like, I have all these feelings. I want to be in a long term relationship, you know? So I feel like you are pretty sad about the situation that you and this person are, I feel like, definitely not on the same page right now. I feel like this person is missing you though. You are their wish fulfillment here. I feel like this person wishes that they could give you what you want, but I feel like they are recognizing in themselves that, A, either they're not ready yet or they're just not in the energy of being able to give up those things in their life that they feel like they would lose in being in a relationship. And again, if this was a third party, this person was in a some other long-term karmic marriage or long-term relationship. They didn't necessarily have to be married to the person, but this freedom that this person has recently gained, if they are out of something recently, they're just not really wanting or willing to give all that up. And I feel like it's not because they don't care about you, or they don't have feelings for you, or they're not attracted to you. I just feel like this person is there, like showing up here in page energy, not the emperor just yet. So I feel like for you, Sagittarius, if this person does come back around, and I feel like they are going to reach out to you, I feel like you're going to hear from them. You're going to need to decide whether or not you can accept that or not. And I feel like that's, kind of what got you in the Three of Swords to begin with, is that, you and this person are on different frequencies. This person's still like way down here, and I feel like you're up here. So this really does give me, twin flame vibes in this reading. And, the divine feminine is, spiritually growing, evolving, transforming. and your male counterpart here or your divine masculine is still flailing behind, right? And you can't do it for them. As much as we would love to do that for somebody, we just can't. They have to figure out what's important to them, what their priorities are, and then in order for somebody to make some change in their life, they need to want to change. And we, as much as we might want them to change, at the end of the day, they have free will, and if they're not going to do the work or grow and expand, you can't, it's kind of like being dragged behind, right? You can't, they're going to be weighing you down from where you need to go, what you need to do. And I mean, I know that's hard, absolutely, because you just really want to be with this person. So I totally get that. So when I asked about their actions here, Sagittarius, um, Six of Wands came out. And again, this gives me the energy of them wanting things to be different. I feel like, they might be definitely open to trying to have a new beginning, but I feel like this person is wondering whether or not, again, at the end of the day, whether or not they can take this risk with you or whether it's worth taking the risk. I feel like they are seeing you here with this great, big, beautiful heart, and I feel like they definitely are missing your energy, but they're still, in this Nine of Wands energy of feeling a little bit defensive. So this person, is maybe wondering whether or not you'd be open to having a new beginning, whether or not, you guys can resolve your issues here. But they do see you, as almost being, I feel like this person actually kind of puts you on a bit of a pedestal here, which you may not know. Like you get a lot of attention, you turn a lot of heads, you have, a very kind, open, genuine, I feel like you're authentic, Sagittarius. And all of these qualities about you, I feel like this person feels like a page and you are the queen here. And don't get caught up in gender, but again, there's a big difference in maturity level, spirituality. I feel like there is a lot of differences between you and them. Doesn't mean you don't love this person, uh, you know, regardless of that. But at the end of the day, I feel like these insecurities are kind of holding this person back. And again, I feel like they kind of actually have you on a bit of a pedestal here for sure. So, yeah, they're having a hard time as well, like moving on, thinking about you. And, can I rise up to meet Sagittarius where they are, is really what I'm getting off of their actions here. So I feel like you are going to hear from them and at least have a conversation. And when I asked how you are going to react, you got the World, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, I definitely feel like if you're not, if this person can't meet you where you're at, then, I don't know if the spark can be relit, right? So I feel like the question for you here, Sagittarius, is like, are you going to close out this chapter with this person or give them the opportunity to show you? And I feel like this person, this really gives me the energy of observing this person. So I feel like if you entertain the idea of letting this person back into your energy, you're going to be very observant as to, reciprocity. Are they stepping up? Are they, fulfilling your needs here? And, determining whether or not that spark can be relit. But this would be like a brand new cycle with this person. We have the World and the Fool here. So that's really screaming out at me that, in order to have this new beginning with this person, it's going to have to be completely different. It can't look like what it did in the past. It cannot be this in and out situation with this person. being wishy-washy and inconsistent. And so I feel like that's definitely where you're at. And I mean, this person knows, they know you want to be in a committed relationship with them. There's no doubt about that. But I feel like really the question is whether this person can rise to the occasion to meet you where you're at, Sagittarius. So that's only a question you can answer. I can't answer that for you. The advice, though, from the spirit was your oracle card from Moonology was surrender to the divine, full moon. So this gives me the energy of you releasing any kind of control that you have. If you have been trying to control the narrative in this situation with this person, see how this person shows up, be observant, definitely make your boundaries clear about what it is that you're wanting and whether or not you can meet in the middle somewhere. And then we got by the book here. So by the book really, to me as a reader, indicates that somebody has a mindset that things have to happen in a certain way. And they're asking you possibly to surrender that view. So to look at the situation in a different perspective, just kind of like this Five of Cups here. This is you, Sagittarius, looking at those 3 cups that have spilt over. And if you turn around, you see that there is a 2 of Cups there. So this could be, you being in the energy of needing to turn around, see those 2 of Cups, be thankful for what this relationship is or what it's given you, and appreciating it for what it is, not for what you want it to be here with by the book. And surrendering that idea of it's got to look or be a certain way in order for you to be happy here with this person. So, food for thought. That's what's coming through. In your sacred symbol, you got divine feminine. So, I definitely feel like that's you showing up here as your beautiful self here. And, I feel like you know what you want here, Sagittarius. There's no question. And again, don't get caught up in gender here. We each have feminine and masculine, but really embodying that yin energy, sitting back, surrendering to see what happens in the situation with this person, still having hope that this person can get there, if that's what you want to do. I feel like, this person definitely has a very special place in your heart. And again, I feel like you are definitely recognizing that this connection is very different compared to the ones you've had in the past. This person could have Earth in their chart, or this could also be spirit encouraging you to, spend time learning how to ground yourself, ground your energy, just to, bring back balance in your life and get out of your head here and, heal your heart here. So I definitely feel like you still both have some growing to do, some healing to do for sure. I mean, this person that you're dealing with definitely has a ways to go. And, I'm sure that they can get there. It's just going to be a matter of time. It's going to take some time. So, again, wanting things to come together, like, right this minute is, I feel like being a little bit naive, I guess. So, your messages from your person: I feel you even though we are apart, which makes a lot of sense with the cards that came out in your reading, Sagittarius. I'm starting to understand our connection came out. I hide behind material things, so this person could be pretty caught up in their 3D life and not tapped in like you are. And then we have sometimes they stay awake thinking about you. So you're definitely on their mind. We got I feel you leaving me behind, so that could definitely be energetically, especially if you're trying to, cut the cord or you've been trying to heal your heart, right? And then we have my life is not together as it seems. So this kind of gives me the energy of somebody kind of, hiding behind, always saying, oh yeah, everything's great, everything's good. But, behind the scenes, I feel like you definitely may not know what's this person is grappling with or what they're dealing with. And at the end of the day, we're each on our own journey. And, I feel like you and this person's journey will, come back and collide and come back together. It's just going to definitely take some time. And that's, hard to hear, especially, when you want to be with this person. You want things to be a certain way. It's hard to accept that. I totally understand that. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end your reading here. Hopefully, it made sense. If it did resonate, if you could let me know by hitting the like button, I'd really appreciate that. And as always, guys, I'll see you in your next read.